Hello folks, and welcome back to World of Warcraft. Just make sure everything's working fine. Exploit, battle.net, wow, yep, all is well. Wrong thing. I just alt-tabbed right back into the battle.net launcher. So, as a little follow-up to the last video, with the Karazhan raid and the Ulduar raid, mainly the Ulduar part, I just realized after recording, and it's been a few days, that I didn't do that quest I got with an Ulduar. So if I get a second, that's an interesting bit of constellation artwork there. It's like two people, dwarf, human or elf, fighting a serpent, or at least someone crouching down with a hammer and someone toweling them with a bow. It could go many ways. So, anyway, I never did that quest. So, I'm going to pop back to Dalaran and do it for you. And then I'll call quits. Just figured I may as well do it and get it over and done with. Just since I'm going through all the bother of doing the things, I may as well get it over and done with now. So here's the beacon. Unlike, I was going to say unlike more modern quests where stuff is tossed away, put into just elsewhere. It's in your inventory, but I think that holds true for all items that you get in that give a quest via drop. Like say this over here, and even older quest items still go into this hammer space thing or whatever you want to call it. So my comment is inaccurate. I honestly can't wait till I get to Northrend and Outlands in those outruns I do, because I just really love these areas. They're the best part of the game for me. I really like them. Maybe it's because Outlands you're fighting demons and Northrend you're fighting undead. I don't know why, but I just find those parts of the game appeal to me quite greatly. It's just a trajectory slightly. So let's just have a look at this. I already read that. And here's the rings you can get. Items you can get. Drape of the Sky Herald, Sun Glimmer Drape, Bronze Sealing Ring, and Sunshine Signet. These won't be exactly anyway useful for me, considering my level, but let's have a look at the drapes. It's okay, I guess. Not really my taste. Didn't exist there for a moment. Now that's much more my style. I like it. Though that does make it look like a huge, elongated blood drop. Or, I guess a water droplet, blood droplet shaped gem, I guess. So, damn, this place doesn't look half bad with high view settings. Nice. Normally before, when I was here, I was playing on a much crapper machine, to be blunt about it. So wasn't as nice looking. Just as a quick little detour. Anyone else remember here? This guy used to give the daily heroic quests, and then this guy, and he still does, gives daily raid quests. You can go talk to him, and you can get these. Though they no longer give their rewards. They used to give valor points or whatever rewards. Lord Marrogar is the guardian of the frozen throne within the Spire Chamber, pieced together by the Lich King from bones of 1,000 vanquished adventurers. Marrogar wields the power of the throne itself. Without the destruction of the Bone Wraith, there's no hope of taking Icecrown Citadel. The Council of Six decreed that Lord Marrogar must die. Also, I think in the last session I mentioned going to see the Warcraft movie. I did so. In its own right, it's a good movie, though there are differences from the actual lore. Also, since it's night, you can actually come to this Okay, maybe I'm too early, but you can actually buy, go to this NPC and actually buy something from him normally. I think it's meant to be a Harry Potter reference. I think he goes around and lights some street lamps. If memory serves, it's been quite a while. But there are some differences in the lore. So, yeah. Of course, I don't know the lore perfectly, so I can't say all the differences and whatnot. But there are differences in the lore. As far as I can tell, at least. Like, some characters die in a battle when really they die by assassin later on. One character... I'm trying to remain spoiler free, but like, one bad thing happens to him when another bad thing should have happened to him. That makes... There I'm too vague. Maybe I should just figure, you know, I have no idea when this is even coming out. This mightn't come out for, you know, a year. I have no idea, so, you know, maybe that's enough of a spoiler buffer. But basically, okay, spoilers. Medivh in the movie is corrupted by Fel. In the game lore, he is corrupted by book lore, he's corrupted by the fact he's possessed by Sargeras. Well, his mother fought an avatar of Sargeras which implanted a seed of corruption, which went into Medivh when he was conceived, and whatnot. So yeah, there's certainly a difference there. Of course, I do want to give the movie some leeway. The games even disagree with themselves, with each other, by what the lore is. Like for example, as I mentioned in one of my alt Let's Plays, don't know if these will be out by now or not. Like there'll be a town in Eastern Kingdoms. Where is it? What town is it? Anderhall. I think it's Anderhall. But it's... maybe it's Ratty Highlands. Yeah, maybe it's okay, I'll be honest, I can't remember which one town it was, but it was like it's, you know, it's there's a few towns within Warcraft 3. They're meant to be one place, but when you come over to WoW, their location has been changed. If you look at, I think it was Warcraft 1 or 2, from what I hear, you'll play a campaign where there'll be battle. Let's just, for this, you know, the conversation, I don't remember where the battles took place. Well, let's say there's one here in Anderhall. The orcs and the humans will have a mission in Anderhall, and the only way to proceed is to win the mission. So one mission is quite clearly non-canon. So, yeah. Then again, I'm not sure if that goes along with the point of what I'm saying, that games disagree with each other. I think that's the game disagreeing with itself. But basically what I'm saying is, part of me feels like I can't be too harsh on the movie. You know, like the games that I'm comparing it against can't even make up their minds what's canon and what's not. Sometimes. So, yeah. But basically there is differences. And anyone who says otherwise is quite clearly incorrect. Certainly, there is, you know, not differences. You know, there's a King Lane, King Lane Wirren, or whatever it's called. You know, Varian Rin. There we go. The current human king, his father is there. The current human king as a kid's there. You know, that's canon. But there are differences, certainly. So, anyway, complaining aside, let's do the point of what I'm here to do. Also, I swear there's another person here, or two. But anyway, these are the leaders of the two different factions here. Actually, wait, no. Who's the faction outside? There's within Dalaran, there's two separate factions: the Silver Covenant, and then
the Eternal Sun guides us.
Some Blood Elf faction. And I assumed that he represented the Blood Elves, she represented the Silver Covenant, but maybe she's meant to. She is the Ranger General of the Silver Covenant, after all. But who knows? Also, Ronan. Yeah, Ronan. You poor bastard. In current lore, he's actually dead. When the horde led by Hellscream, Grom's son, that Hellscream, bombed Terramore, he died in the explosion. He saved Jaina, but his shit got wrecked by the mana bomb. And he has actually no audio lines. Oh, I've actually 2 quests here. Okay, this in relation to attack at the Ruby Sanctum. And he wants me to go do a thing at the Violet Hold. Okay. But that's not the point of what I'm doing here. You ready, Palnai? He seems to have already known about this. Was it meant to have gotten the quest from him? I'm confused. You're here. Let us hope this works, for all our sakes. Let's make sure it's the right one. Yeah, I like that cape. Not as much of a fan of the design down here. To the right, to left and right of the blood drop design. Not really a fan of it. Just see those stripes. It looks a bit better from there, but it makes me think of like Czech, and I'm not sure if I'm really a fan of it on, you know, this kind of cape. But yeah, that is the right one. Want to make sure I'm getting the right one because I'm not sure if I could fix it.
And we have begun preparations.
Just in time. Let's see this thing off then.
Sorry for talking over that. Honestly, he doesn't sound the way I expected him to sound. Though he does have a nice cape to make up for it. Expected his voice to be slightly deeper. But, say okay. I'm going to actually hide it up on my end a little. Just so I can hear him better. I like how they work the eye symbol into everything. It's just so you remember where you are. Like you don't stumble out of place drunk and forget what city you're in.
Citizens of Dalaran, raise your eyes to the skies and observe. Today our world's destruction has been averted in defiance of our very makers. Algalon, the Observer, Herald of the Titans, has been defeated by our brave comrades in the depths of the Titan city of Ulduar. Algalon was sent here to judge the fate of our world. He found a planet whose races had deviated from the Titans' blueprints. A planet where not everything had gone according to plan. Cold logic deemed our world not worth saving. Cold logic, however, does not account for the power of free will. It's up to each of us to prove this is a world worth saving. That our lives are worth living.
That's cool. He's still talking though to the wall there. And no one gives a shit. They've probably heard this enough, what with all the raiders coming in doing this. But yeah, when I heard him there, like my complaint earlier was his voice wasn't as deep as expected. It sounded better there. It just sounded a slight bit off the first time I heard him. You will accept this gift and you will like it. Do otherwise will automatically engage my organic incineration weapons. Thank you. Psychotic gate. Ooh, I didn't open my previous one. May want to do that. Let's just pop over here. I'll stop the recording now in a second. I have no junk, except I do. I'm just going to sell things I can't use, like mail. I'll worry about everything else later. So, folks, I sincerely hope you enjoyed this little thing. I didn't mean to rebuy it. I wanted to see it. Alright. I really hope you've enjoyed this little series of videos. I enjoyed making it. Well, certainly it was a little awkward considering it's not a normal video. I still rather enjoyed making it because it was fun to run through the old raids when I'm vastly overpowered for them and kick some ass. It's fun. So I sincerely hope you liked this little series of vids, and who knows, maybe I'll do more. Okay, let's just loot that box wherever it may be. I also didn't loot that, but I'll wait for one of my Warlords of Draenor vids. Ooh, got an encoded message. I think I got one before, but I don't remember if I encoded it. Okay, don't have it with me, certainly. 121,172 robot units have been assembled and now march to face unknown threat in metallic chasm below the molten Eternium Sea. Increase generosity circuits in all Bleedingtron units to minimize organic awareness. I got this one previously. Honestly, while it could just be a little, throwaway thing, I would like to learn more about that. Unknown threat below the molten in the metallic chasm below the molten Eternium Sea. A gold star is awarded for each slain combatant. Damage and size increased by 10. Killing time. This Bleedingtron unit has been called away from something important. Looks a little angry. You better talk to him while you can. But anyway, it sounds interesting, so I would like if, there was something came of it, just purely because it's, unknown threat, but molten Eternium Sea. It sounds really interesting, because I'm thinking old gods, and because of the Hearthstone thing, I've been kind of itching for an old god expansion. Though we're getting a Burning Legion one, sadly. I've no problem with a Burning Legion expansion, it's just Hearthstone got me hyped for a different one, that's all. Blame Blizzard. So, on that note, folks, of blaming Blizzard for stuff that I don't truly blame Blizzard for, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this set of videos, and this one little bonus one probably ran on a little longer than I intended it to do so. Intended to, I should say. But regardless, I'll see you next time, folks. Sincerely hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you again soon. Adios.